The Sports Talk Recruiting Report is sponsored by Seawell's Catering.
All right, Cutter Woods. What a name. Cutter Jack Woods. I'd say that's a bunch of family names in there, Chris.
I would think so, yeah, absolutely.
Trying to think if I could name myself something else, what I would name myself. Cutter's a pretty good. I mean, that's a name that stands out.
I think Fred would be a fitting name for you.
You like Fred?
Yeah.
Fred Kornblut. Awesome. That would be awesome.
It would be very fitting for you.
I might change my name to Seawells. Seawells Kornblutes. Seawells, because we love the Seawells family. We love the Seawells food. We love what they do, and you will too, by simply going by for the daily luncheon buffet and enjoying it every day. You're going to miss that while you're on vacation, everybody. You're going to miss the Seawells great daily luncheon buffet. No roast beef Friday this week?
No, that's right. Barbecue chicken, lasagna, and fried flounder on Friday. And then tomorrow is southern fried chicken, hamburger steak and onions, and carved turkey with the cornbread dressing.
Cornbread. I changed my name to Cornbread. I get called that all the time anyway. But and don't forget, for the very best in the catering business, that number one ranked team is Seawells. SeawellsCateringSC.com. Also, the phone number, 803-771-7385. Go by and have a great lunch at Seawells, and make sure you call them or reach out to them if you need some help in for catering with that very special event you might have coming up this coming fall. As we know, a lot of special events will be taking place then. Okay, so top of the show tonight, linebacker Tayshawn Austin, 6'4", 217, Henderson, North Carolina, picked the Gamecocks over North Carolina and Rutgers. Each this month was a frequent visitor to USC during his recruitment. He checked him out in the spring of 23, returned for a camp last June, back for a recruiting event last July, watched the Gamecocks play in person 3 times last season, on hand for the spring game in April. So he had a really good feel for the Gamecocks as he was going through the process. He becomes the 17th commitment for the 25 class, the 11th one in the month of June, their second commitment from North Carolina, and their third at linebacker. He was in 7 games last season, 27 tackles and 5 sacks, 9 tackles for loss. As a sophomore, he was in on 67 tackles, 7 sacks, 13.5 tackles for loss. Clemson's made a strong move on wide receiver Dylan Alfred, 6 feet 170, Saraland, Alabama. He decommitted from Ole Miss yesterday, as did 2 others. I don't know what happened with Ole Miss. Maybe the money dried up, because they had 3 decommitments yesterday. And Clemson receivers coach Tyler Grisham quickly moved in with an offer, and he says Clemson now is his top school. He's not made it official, but he's been there a couple of other times. He's coming back in July. So this one looks good for Clemson at this particular time. Offensive center, I say that because that's how I list him here on the sheet, to give the position 2 letters, OC. Anyway, center, Isaac Soles, wrapped up his June visits last weekend at NC State. Before that, USC, Miami, Kentucky, one of those 4 will come away with his commitment July 18th. He's going on a cruise. He's putting everything out of his mind while he cruises. South Carolina's remained very much in touch with him. They've told him, we want you more than we want itself, because he's the only center they are recruiting for this class, and they've told him they have a dire need for a center in the recruiting class. He's the guy they want. Find out on the 18th when he comes back from his cruise, and we'll be back.